All right, welcome back. Perfect timing on my part. I don't know if you see my chat message, but it's absolutely downpouring right now with a little bit of thunder too. So we'll see if I just end up losing power during this stream. That would be funny. And it's funny too because I was considering like trying something new and doing this stream like pretty early in the morning for me, but then I slept in and I was like, I don't want to do that. But now it's pouring. so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll keep this short. I don't know how long or how bad the rain will get. But we'll find out. And also I apologize for yesterday where my stream just ended randomly because I lost internet. I unfortunately still don't have control over my bad internet. But we'll persevere through this. Hello. But we will pick up right where we left off with our drawing yesterday. The other day we were drawing randomized prompts using one random adjective and one random noun. And I was interrupted by my internet when we were in the middle of drawing a young replacement. So I'm going to continue that little sketch here. This is also now probably partly like a rain noises ASMR. If you can, if that probably isn't getting picked up, but I'm very close to my window, and the rain is definitely loud for me. But anyways, yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm happy to be streaming again. I know, of course, I wasn't even originally scheduling to stream something today. I thought I would be working on video stuff. But then, both because the other stream ended beyond my control, and just because I had a lot of fun with it, I decided I would just stream again. And also work on the video stuff. But, of course, naturally, I did not work on any video stuff. Make the head bigger. So this is like, so this is his young replacement. It's like a boss baby sort of thing. Like this little toddler took his place at his job. He got laid off. Whoop. There we go. Now that's a baby. God, now his chair looks like a cat because I drew it like that. I don't want to get on the text. There we go. Weather sucks sometimes. It does. But this is one of those days where the whole day it was really, really nice out. And then, like, I saw on my weather app, like, a little alert that was like thunderstorm watch. And I was like, how? It's so nice out. Well, now I see how. Because it's really gloomy outside now. But in place of being productive today, I did re-watch the last few episodes of Amazon Prime's Invincible with my brother because he was in the midst of watching it, and the show's really good. So I was like, yeah, I'll sit here and watch it again. I guess it would make sense for this little young replacement to have this man's hair as well. So give him like a little, yeah. This is that's his hair. Like he ripped it. That's why he's bald, because the baby ripped it off. The baby, I guess it's not a clone, but just like a replacement. Oh, there's the thunder. White for the tooth. There we go. Give the chair a nice chair color, a nice brown. And then the desk can also be brown, but just a little brighter. There we go, young replacement. I feel like this, well, let's merge the layers and then this guy can get moved down a little bit. And he can be crying too. Need some emotion here or else it won't be believable. This is like he's really sad. I guess maybe just like, yeah, that's a little better. Very sad story here. Also, I accidentally drew over the I colored over the the baby's hair, I'm noticing. So let's that back. Weep, 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 weep. Ta-da! Now we'll go to randomwordgenerator.com and we'll generate 2 more words for us, 1 adjective and 1 noun. So what do we got? Lean. As an adjective, what I don't like that means like oh, here we go. Curvy. Okay. Curvy cabinet. Sure. Sure, we'll draw a curvy cabinet. some modern art. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue with this noun thing just for the remainder of this stream probably. It's because I've like I had so much fun with it the other day. It's like it's a good like forced creativity type of thing. There we go. This is kind of, that's more angular, I guess. If it was curvy, it's gonna be like that. Yeah. There we go. This is like Dr. Seuss's cabinet. This is where he puts all his clothes. Or past tense, put. It also needs to be alive because we like, come on, it has to be alive. So here it's gonna be, its mouth's gonna be open. Yeah. And by mouth I mean drawer. Drawer. Drawer is one of those words that like, it seems like a very simple word, but it's a word that everybody will say a different way. And then nobody can agree on what the right way is. I guess we'll just continue with this. The same color as the desk. Maybe this curvy cabinet belongs to the kid from the other drawing. That's something we did yesterday too. Is think of some lore for these characters. That's part of what makes this kind of fun too. We got to think of how all these completely mismatched things match together. And now Snow's here. Can we get a hand sanitizer in chat? Yeah, drop your hand sanitizer emotes in chat. The best YouTube emote. I did look at the YouTube emotes earlier before streaming because I wanted to know what they were. They have like none. How do they have like no emotes? Oh, how did that end up on that layer? Whoops. It's very bizarre to me that there's like 20 or not even emotes. Like they gotta step it up. I know they have like channels can make custom emotes as a part of their like paid subscription, like paid monthly subscription to a channel type of deal, but that's the only option, you know. I don't think it's fair to make people pay for emotes. That should be gold. It could be like a fancy drawer. And you know what Snow was saying yesterday before the stream got cut out, I remembered that we were supposed to draw a prompt as a Pokemon. So here we go. This one's a Pokemon. I mean, it was gonna have a face anyways, so it's essentially a Pokemon. Imagine unsanitized hands. That's cringe, bro. I know, exactly. I remember in elementary school when I was in 5th grade, that's when hand sanitizer like became a thing that everybody really cared about because of the swine flu was going on. And so like that introduced me to the concept of hand sanitizer because the teachers got really obsessed with it. So basically was that when hand sanitizer was invented? Or has hand sanitizer always existed? He can have like square eyes like that. Yeah. Guess I should probably draw a little 3D going on here, so it's like that's the bottom of the shelf, I guess. Sure, that works. Just like I was saying yesterday too, it's just like Twitch has such funny emotes. You know, YouTube's emotes are all like totally the same exact art style, like stick figure characters. Like, come on, you can't. There's no humor in that. I appreciate like the water emotes and like the hand sanitizer emotes and such, but like, you gotta have like some sort of PogChamp equivalent or something. Should probably be closer to this. I guess it should be darker than drawers then, actually. But then that's too dark. Then that's too similar. I guess it'll be lighter. We'll go with this. There we go. Should he like have a tongue, kind of? You'll give him a tongue, but it's like a tie. I feel like that's extremely generic, and I'm like just directly copying something else. But sure, we'll go with that. But why would a tie be inside of a cabinet, like in a drawer, not like hung up? I don't know. I think I wear ties. Do I sound like somebody who wears ties? There we go. Kind of, it looks like a snake now. I kind of want to put a face on it. See, now is this a Pokemon or is this like an Earthbound enemy? Oh, there's more thunder. It needs to be pink. With yellow stripes. Very fancy. Yeah. Give it eyes too, because it looks like a snake. Who cares? There's like a worm. There we go. That's good. Proud of that. Little not enough space to write the name of it though. I think you can create YouTube emotes. Yeah, you can, but I mean I have to look more into it, but I think you only do that from like having a paid subscription on your channel, which since I already have Patreon, I don't really feel like it makes sense to open that as well. But also YouTube takes like a huge cut of your money when you do that, so unless you're a massive channel, using that membership feature isn't actually going to get you anything. I also forgot to post it that I'm live on somewhere. I'm definitely not going back to the website so I can make sure I spell cabinet correctly. There we go. Curvy cabinet. Pretty good, pretty good. Off to a good start. The Minecraft live streams have Minecraft themed emotes that everyone can use. Oh, I wonder how that works. Maybe it's based on the game it's tagged as or something. So maybe I should say all my streams are Minecraft streams, but then, you know, you'll watch and I'll play like like I'll just be taking like what Pokemon are you quizzes. Okay, our next adjective is pregnant. I don't like that one. We'll keep going. Agonizing. Okay, that's a terrifying word, but sure. We'll do agonizing. Agonizing lake. Yeah, okay. It's like just like a poison lake. There's the thunder, by the way. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Scary. Not really. It thunders all the time here. I don't know how people we've been to Florida like a couple times for vacation stuff. I don't know how the heck people live down there and just have hurricanes and thunderstorms like every 5 seconds. Here we go. Here's our lake. It's gotta be pink purple water like Mario. Because for some reason I have a very specific memory of New Super Mario Bros. On the DS having like that poison water in it, and that's like kind of the first place that like I ever saw like the concept of poison liquid. Because I was like, why is it purple? Why does it kill you? And my cousin probably said like, oh, because it's poison. I was like, how did he know that? Does it say it in the instruction manual? Yes, I apologize for the thunder. I don't control the speed at which the weather thunders. So if you're scared of thunder, please turn off the stream. If you are a dog, because most dogs don't like thunder, turn off the stream. Go get this little face. It's gotta have a face, can't not have a face. That even, oh yeah, it's not, that's great. I was like, that doesn't look right. Any dogs in chat? Post a bone emoji to draw out any dogs that may be in the chat. Then we can draw like a little person in here. He's just in agonizing pain. He's like, I did it for the vine, but I regret it. It's agonizing lake. Now I have to agonizing. Hopefully that's right. Lake. It's more like a puddle, but you see there's scale going on here. Like this guy's just really tall. Okay, this is a lake. It's not a puddle. It's more like a pond, I guess, relative to. No, but no. This is just a big guy. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about proportions. Why does purple mean poison? I guess just because it's like a unnatural color, you know? Like cleaning supplies is always like bright blue to show you that it's clean, I guess. Speaking of clean, our next randomly generated adjective is spotless. So that's what are the chances of that? Spotless highway? Well, there's definitely none of those in existence. That would also just be a very basic drawing, so let's not do that. Spotless expression? Okay. I guess that's just somebody smiling, but like they don't have any blemishes or anything. Not like I even draw characters with freckles and stuff all that often anyways. Well, I guess not freckles, I mean like pimples. Why did I say that like that? Pimples. Pimples. Here, oh yeah, here we go. We can do this. So spotless. Look at how happy. Actually, kind of creepy now. Not merging layers. Have blue eyes. Yeah. Good with blue eyes. And the mouth. When the imposter is epic, this is you make a spotless expression when the imposter is epic. I almost said in possum. Oh, more thunder. Quieter this time though. Soulless smile. Yeah. Because, I mean, a soul would be a spot, right? So it can't have that. It needs to be spotless. Also, Snow said that they have dog brain. I'm, like, getting dog brain. Like, ever since I got a dog, like, I've been saying repetitive phrases in, like, the, like, cutesy dog voice that you have to do when you talk to a dog, like, so often. It's like a curse. Go. Actually, this is like accidentally like the best cartoonish head shape that I've ever drawn in my life. This is Yeah, this is Hazel from Infinity Train. I don't know why it seems like it is to me, but here, we'll make it her. She's a spotless kid with Hatsune Miku's outfit for some reason. You know, I don't think I ever watched that Hatsune Miku Domino's commercial. That's like a meme. I think I've only seen like joke versions of it. I've never actually seen the actual commercial. These are good hair spikes today, except for that last one. That doesn't look quite right. That looks worse. Just keep it. There we go. I also guess I have Infinity Train on the mind because I just saw people talking about the DVD release on Twitter right before going live. Of course, her hair. It's like yellow, but it's like dirty. Yeah, that's about right. She has a darker skin color. More than that. A little more than that. A little less. Maybe a little. Yeah. This looks like Pog. This could, yeah, there we go. This could be one of our emotes. This is how we could easily come up with emotes, is just creating completely random things. Hello. There we go. Let's go. She needs to blush and also have eyelashes and also fill in those pixels that are there. So for anyone who's just joining, I'm just sitting here drawing completely random things based off of random word generators. Just for fun. Because it is fun. Get to come up with completely off-the-cuff nonsense. Saves me the pressure of having to actually think of something. There we go. Has to have eyelashes. And I guess like some sparkles so that we can tell that this is supposed to be spotless. There we go. You're drawing these same little glitter shapes that I did yesterday too. I told you I love them. And little anime. There we go. This is spotless expression. Spotless expression. I did see the new Mr. Skulls character. That's definitely really cool. I still haven't looked like too deep into it. Like I haven't paused on it and read the entire thing. But I know one of the artists who works on it, they said that the character's name is Reverb. But that's the extent of my knowledge. But I did get a few comments on my Mystery Skulls video about that, and that made me realize like, yeah, okay, that's probably worth making a video about. So maybe I will cover that in a bit. I did like I was checking around like the wiki and stuff to see if anybody had more information about it, but I guess all we really have is just that little GIF that they put out. Let's see, okay, so we're gonna generate some more words. Rudy, you gotta draw something. Exactly. That's why I had Doodle Bob on the other thumbnail. And I was like, I can't use that right after I already used it, because then how are people going to be able to know that this is a new stream? So I used, what's his name from Chalk Zone. I just had to figure it out to Google him. Well, okay, whoever. So drop that character. Snap Is it an S thing? Anyways, our next adjective is hushed. So we got a hushed gene. Sure, I guess just like it's like a DNA strand, but what with like its mouth closed. Bob's Burgers kid shutting up. That's a good one too. But unfortunately, this is a noun generator, not a name generator. But I see what you're getting at with that. We could draw both. Why not? Have I heard of Love, Death, and Robots? I have. It's like, how old is that now? Like, I know they just came out with a new one, but like, that definitely like became a thing when I was in college. Cause I have a weird specific memory of overhearing somebody talking about it, I think, when I was in school. But I haven't watched it myself yet. But I know it's one of those things that like it's just like some kind of like a compilation of cool different art stuff. So I think if I'm ever in like a right mindset for it, get around to it. Though I do definitely still need to finish Hilda, Netflix, and Carmen Sandiego. Those two shows have been haunting me because I watched a majority of them in college and then didn't continue them. Just because I didn't. Not even I love them. Whoops. I hit my phone, I apologize. Carmen Sandiego has like 4 seasons now. I watched season 1, and then I was paying attention enough to know when season 2 came out. And I was like, okay, I gotta watch that soon. And now there's 4 seasons and the show's over. And there was also like a choose your own adventure episode or something. And then just a lot of people everywhere were really, really in love with Hilda season 2 specifically. I never saw too much about Hilda season 1 when that came out, but there was suddenly a lot of hype and like award nominations and stuff when season 2 of that happened. There we go. He's hushed. He's got a zipper over his mouth. But I do know too that Love, Death, and Robots is like a very mature thing, and definitely lately have been in the market for more mature animation stuff. Especially if it can look cool. Like Invincible, for example, I guess. Although it's weird, I was just thinking when I was watching a little bit of Invincible over again this morning, I was thinking about how like I never really watched any shows like with that kind of generic like superhero TV show look, like kind of like the original Teen Titans sort of. Well, not really the original Teen Titans. I guess just more like Young Justice kind of look, or like Generator Rex, Ben 10 kind of look. I never really watched anything like that because and I kind of like look at those styles and feel like it's just not really for me. But then I watch Invincible and I'm like, wow, Invincible is a really cool animation. It's a cool show. So it's like, what? Like, how come I feel that way about Invincible and not about those other shows? But then again, I guess I still haven't watched those other shows. Here we go, Gene. Now we'll draw Gene from Bob's Burgers as Snow cleverly decided. As Gene from Bob's Burgers is the only character named Gene in any piece of fiction. Have to figure out what he looks like. I gave him Rick and Morty eyes. I'm realizing now they have like really tiny pupils. Like that's their whole thing. Can you show a thing I'm making in Minecraft? It is relevant to your interest, though maybe not at first glance. If you can send it my way, sure. Are you working on that right now as we speak? Oh, Bob's Burgers characters have tiny eyes. This just looks kind of creepy now. But another show, speaking of Bob's Burgers, that I have been super meaning to talk about on my channel because I like it so much is Central Park, which is made by a lot of the Bob's Burgers crew, but it's on Apple TV, and it's a musical series that is like a full-blown like Broadway style animated mini-series musical, and it definitely has been overlooked by probably everybody in existence because it might have been my favorite show that came out last year, although I can't off the top of my head think of every show that came out last year anyways, but definitely one of my favorite things that I watched last year. I meant to do a video about it, but as I was watching is when we got our dog, so I got kind of busy with that. But to my surprise, the second season is coming out next freaking month somehow, so maybe I'll have a chance to talk about it then. Just a little like worrisome sometimes because I always know that I need to prioritize like they have tiny legs. I always know that I need to prioritize talking about like very relevant news and shows that like I know people will care about. So like if I watch that's too tiny, but we'll stick with it. If I watch a show like Central Park or something that I really like, but I feel like it's a show nobody's heard about, I want to make a video about it to like share the show with the world, but then also not very many people will end up clicking on the videos, so I'm not really sharing to anybody. But, you know, sometimes when I like stuff enough, it is totally worth doing that. Like, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking with Mystery Skulls, and now those are like the biggest videos that I've made, where I was just like, I love these so much, I need to show my appreciation for them by like just talking about them. And then those are the biggest videos on my channel. There we go. Is Gene's hair supposed to like look like a burger kind of? Coolio Captain, I just joined. Are you talking about problem solvers? Yes. I mean, you're right though. I did also make a video about problem solvers solely because I rewatched it and like wanted to share my enjoyment of it. I mean, that's kind of a good skin color in a weird way for that art style. Specifically back then, I looked through problem solvers again because I was trying to make like a very video gamey video for college. So I wanted to get that same kind of really bright, like absurd aesthetic that problem solvers had. And then, so I watched a bit of it to get artistic inspiration. Can you believe it? Nobody has ever said that sentence before. I watched problem solvers for inspiration. But you know, it's cool. It's like, that's what I appreciate about it, is that it's so bizarre looking. And yeah, I can absolutely understand that like people think it's hideous, but like it didn't burn your crops and poison the water supply like everybody acts like it did. What's the thing the guy in SpongeBob says about bubble baths? He poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague onto our houses. See, there we go again. Yesterday I mentioned like you have to quote SpongeBob like at least 3 times a day. There you go. I just did it. So we can assume that this gene, like this literal gene, is his is Gene's gene, right? Gene's gene. What was the adjective even? Hushed gene. Hushed gene. Okay, let me take a sip of. Do I even have? Thank goodness I have a water with me. Let me take a sip of water, and then we can look at the fancy Minecraft thing Snow's making. I can just put this up. Okay. Then we'll add window capture. Oh, don't want you to see it. Need it to be Chrome.exe random adjective generator, yes. Then this Twitter link. And then it yells at me for clicking on a Twitter link. It's just Twitter, YouTube, relax. All right, and then we take the overlay off. I need to just do that a little bit. Then we take the overlay off. There we go. This is what Snow's working on right now. So much now are you making this in genuine Minecraft or creative Minecraft? I would assume genuine. No, you said to show it, so I'm showing it. Definitely cool. Like these glass things that you have, like those are just like flat panels of glass, right? Like I haven't played Minecraft since they added something like that. But very fancy, and you made it in survival, which is very impressive too. I never made anything cool in survival. I only ever played on like one survival world of my own for a very long time. It just kind of focused on surviving. Also, I like this comment that it says it hits a baseball through a window. How rude. But what was I say? Yeah, I played like one survival world in Minecraft for a long time, but my personal enjoyment in Minecraft is the mining aspect, because it's just like playing like a loot box. Like just mining in a straight line and being like, yo, Iron PogChamp. There's no better feeling than that. Just wanted to show it because it was inspired by the wall. Well, it's very, very cool. Keep working on that. I mean, you've probably made so much crazy Minecraft stuff, huh? You play it much more than I ever did. Okay, our next adjective is a word that I've never heard of before, so we won't use that. Tiresome. Next adjective. Tiresome. Tiresome version. Tiresome intention. Tiresome opinion. I mean, we could draw a lot of very rude things for that, but we won't. Tiresome piano. Tiresome bird. There we go. Bird's okay. What did Coolio Captain say? Coolio Captain said, don't ignore the fact that Mr. Meaty was a work of genius. I agree with that. Well, it's weird to me, like people. I think Mr. Meaty's something that like, who was it? Guy said something about like problem solvers like being traumatizing. I think Mr. Meaty is kind of remembered by people as being like a traumatizing type of thing, because there's just a lot of really bizarre, gross stuff. But what like sort of just like problem solvers as a kid when Mr. Meaty was a thing. What the heck was that bird shape? I was into it because it was just so different from everything else that I was seeing. But I don't have too much memory of it. I don't really know. Like, tiresome's a weird adjective, so I don't really know what we're doing here. I guess this is just Mordecai. Like, my instinct is to just draw the bird like as a tired character, but I guess like the bird should be tiresome to other people. So I guess we'll draw a guy who's like, you know, oh no, it's Craig the bird. I hate this guy. He's so tiresome. That's one That's one tiresome bird. Excuse me. Also, we haven't heard any thunder in a while. I'm just now noticing it's because it stopped raining. How amazing is that? That was a very nice, you know, one of those. Okay, this just makes it look like he's like cut in half. It was a nice one of those like 20-minute long, completely random, intense downpours that goes away within seconds. And by seconds, I mean 20 minutes. Imagine if you've made something awesome in Minecraft and then somebody put TNT in your house and everything blew up. I have a memory similar to that, sort of. It wasn't even something impressive, and it was, I think it was in creative mode, because me and my friends, back in the day when making a Minecraft server was extremely difficult. It probably still is if you just want a private server and not have to pay for it. But now there's like much like you get the Windows Store version of Minecraft now that you could just do it on. Like, no, but back in my day we had to download all sorts of like IP sharing apps and stuff to play on servers together. It was horrible. I'm glad it got so much better, and I was very impressed too seeing my brother play some Minecraft servers that like allow like 100+ players on the server and are just made up of mini games and stuff. Like, clearly I don't know what goes on in that game at all anymore. But I did make on our server, I made like a house, like a tall, like multi-story house that I don't really even remember it being all that well decorated. It was just made of wood, but it got burned down, and I was devastated. It got burned down by accident, but was it really an accident? I still think about it to this day. In Nematode in chat, they'll know what I'm talking about. they probably don't remember. Like, is Blue Scout still here? Do you remember what I'm talking about? Whoops. Here we go. Here's our tiresome bird. It's kind of just a bird. I had in college we had an art homework assignment that was to draw birds. It was the first time in my life I ever had to actually draw like realistic looking birds, because other times I will just draw this, like this, or like, you know, this, like that's a bird. Well, okay, here we go. We'll continue the drawing. Like I said, like this guy's like, oh, he's so annoyed. Like, this guy's so tiresome. There we go. Good one. Did I ever join Lapras? I probably did, but probably didn't participate too much. I do remember the like forum website that we had back then. I specifically remember that more so than I remember doing Minecraft, but I probably was a part of that, like, for a little bit. Tiresome bird. Perfect. Hushed Gene and tiresome bird. I like that I put a period after Hushed Gene. Should put like a S as well in parentheses. Tired Jeans. That's too small. Tired Jeans. There we go. Perfect. Good artwork. Good artwork today, guys. I remember nuking it and waiting until literally anyone noticed. All right, next adjective. There's an advertisement for a free coupon on this website. Hang on a second. I gotta get my free coupon. Okay. Next adjective is serious. We got a serious preference. That could go for a lot of things. Let's serious media. Okay, yeah. Draw like a TV show that is really, really intense. serious media. We only talk about serious media on this channel. And definitely the most serious piece of media I've seen in a long time was not an Adventure Time episode about a talking dog. Whoop. So here we go. This is the TV. The bottom of it's a melting TV. We're gonna have like this guy's like really serious on the TV. He's like, here we go. That's like a super like Newgrounds looking stick figure face. Gotta have muscles on his muscles. Or maybe he got stung by a bunch of bees or something. Talking dog, you mean Family Guy? If Family Guy, that's a serious show for sure. Cryptid, how do you think the Gumball movie is going to be? You know what? I was actually thinking about that the other day because I was right before I nuked my HBO Max subscription because I have nothing to watch on there and it's too expensive for me to pay for right now. I was looking through and I saw Gumball and I was like, man, I still never watched the final episode of Gumball. And then that also got me thinking like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a movie for it. I don't really know what. I feel like Gumball shifted to be a show that was like entirely like really funny satire by the end of it. Like parodying current events and stuff. So I definitely think that that whatever they do with the movie, it'll definitely have like a big satire focus of some sort, or maybe even they'll take like the Muppets reboot approach and like it's a movie about the fact that they realize they're in a movie or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot they could do. It's just interesting too because Gumball isn't really something that like has like. Well, it has some real. It has like the backstory of their parents and stuff. There are some good, like, character moments in Gumball. But like, since it's a movie, like they'll have to, almost hopefully have some sort of like emotional moment put in there somewhere. I'm thinking like the regular show movie, like that type of thing. I'm definitely excited to see that. I'm pretty sure they said that is going to be on TV as well, so that's not just the HBO Max thing, which is pretty good. But maybe I'm wrong on that. People kept talking about like Gumball, like Gumball had like clip show episodes or something, right? Like after the show ended, people were saying like oh no, that wasn't like what the last episode was, the Inquisition, right? But then they made like episodes that people thought were going to be new episodes, but they were just like clip show episodes or something. I never saw those, but I remember seeing commercials and being like, oh, so Gumball's not over. But then I saw online people complaining like that like they weren't true new episodes or something. Terrible episode name, but kind of makes sense for sure. A little puppy. There we go. And Logan's just telling sad Minecraft stories about lost villagers. It is annoying when you play with people and they don't pay attention to your requests. But I think it was last year. My brother and I got bored enough to. Well, my brother still plays Minecraft quite a bit, but me and him, like, he bought it on his Switch at some point last year, and I was like, oh, should we just like let's play it together. I just want to see what it's like. So we played it together, and I had like a really hard time with like just like surviving, like, cause like I don't know, we couldn't make a bed or something, and then like zombies, and like we were on easy mode, or maybe we were on normal mode. But it felt like mobs were just like everywhere, and I was like, "This is This is an unbearably difficult video game all of a sudden. I feel like I probably talked about this already on a stream 7 months ago. There we go. This is our serious media. There's a dog. The dog doesn't die, don't worry about that. But there is going to be like a fire in the background. So it's not, you know, don't be scared. It's just a drawing of a fire. It's not a real fire. But like it's like a serious fire, you know. It's like, whoa, what's going on in this movie? I don't know. Just get like some red, so it's like detailed fire. Let's get some airbrush. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we gotta get behind the dog's leg here. There we go. That's actually genuinely that airbrush, like that. That's cool coloring. That looks cool. Show Otto, show Tato. I'm gonna start calling him Tato. If that's cute. Thank you for the stream. You put a dog in it. I did put a dog in it. Can't not put a dog in it. You did request that the other day, right? When I was referencing that video. I'm behind on the new Eddsworld content. They have like 1 or 2 videos out now that I haven't checked out yet. And now like naturally now like a new set of people are running that channel, but they've been doing like some behind the scenes videos too. Like they have a second channel for behind the scenes stuff. And man, when I was a teenager, if Classic Eddsworld was doing more behind the scenes stuff, I would have been obsessed with seeing that. It's so good that nowadays there's like such an increased interest in animation and stuff, that there's like art books, and like people who work on shows will post their storyboards on Twitter and stuff. Like there's so much more access to that type of stuff than there used to be. I just want to know what goes on in those writer rooms and stuff sometimes. Why is that? I guess because the black line. I was like, why that red looked really dark there as I was filling it in. But here we go. This is our serious media. The TV needs to have antennas. The TV can be alive. Why not? It's a different TV from the TV that we drew yesterday, though. I promise. Pinky swear. There we go. This is some serious media. For adults. Very serious media for mature people. Like, Strong Bad's cool, Strong Bad serious media for attractive people. Serious media. That's a good A. That's like a good little foop, like cursive foop. Whatever we call those. The dog set the fire. That's a good theory. Yeah, it could be like a mystery movie, and then that's the big reveal at the end. And hello. It's a sentient TV that airs original shows and sometimes communicates using these shows. Yeah, that reminds me of. Yeah, I guess I'll hold that thought and get our next drawing prompt first. Quickest. Okay. Quickest college. This gave me college yesterday too. I don't know why it likes that word so much. Quickest supermarket. Quickest analyst. Okay, we can do that. Draw like a nerd doing stocks or whatever. But that idea of the TV communicating, that reminds me of when I was having a really hard time coming up with a project for something in college. And I had like this vague idea of doing like a clip show type of thing, or just like a skit that had like a like a narrator, sort of like it would, I guess like a Toonami sort of thing. Like it would cut to a commercial break every once in a while, and there'd be like the narrator of the block like talking to you, but like over time the narration would, in like teasers and commercials and stuff, would get creepier and off-putting. That eventually basically turned into the Digipal video that I made. But that was like kind of the very early idea of it, because I just knew that like I wanted to do a creepy like digital type of thing at some point in school. So at first it was an idea to do that with like TV, but then I did it with internet oriented stuff in that video that you can watch if you type !Digipal in the chat, I think. Hopefully that works. But here we go. Anyways, this is the quickest analyst. Keep using the brush that's a little too thick. There are his glasses. Ching, ching, ching. The fire was in the movie all along. Look, it worked! ! Digipal did work. I only remembered that because I was looking at my chat commands earlier today too. I'm like at a point now where like everything for this, for like all my new branding and everything is kind of set up for the stream. But I was having so much fun doing that I still really want to keep like coming up with stuff to do. But like there's not really anything else to touch up. So I just like kept refreshing my Streamlabs page. And I was like, there's got to be something I could add. Looks a little wonky. Here he's gonna have like, he's gonna be analyzing something for sure. He's gonna be using a pencil or a pen. The quickest analyst, honestly, is like some of these other people that are making animation related videos. Like some people put out videos like within hours of clips dropping, and and they make like a 40-minute analysis video of the trailer and stuff. Like crazy. I do that sometimes, but only when I feel like it. I mean, this is me writing the Mystery Skulls videos, basically. Except my hair isn't this cool. Although, honestly, I gotta say, his hair is probably... This is not very cool hair, honestly. You should probably get it touched up a little bit. But also, it's coming off his head. It's like a lightning bolt. I guess it actually kind of fits the quick theme. Quick character trait. Thinking of quick got me thinking of the Flash, and then that got me thinking about the CW. And I just saw on Twitter that Powerpuff Girls live action TV show that they were working on, and it was terrible, and then the script got leaked. Whoops. Then the script got leaked, and it's really terrible. I guess there's a line in the script where they make fun of the original show. Like, they really felt it necessary to do that. It's kind of cute that, like, they would think to make, like, a canon explanation for the cartoon existing. But, like, being rude and bitter about it. And I would assume a way that they didn't, when they wrote it, they didn't mean it to be like as bitter as it comes across, but like this is really rude. Wait, live action Powerpuff Girls? What? There we go. I was expecting somebody to mention that. Yeah, I don't know when it was announced, but the CW, which is another Warner Brothers owned channel, which makes like teen oriented shows, Like was Supernatural on that? Maybe. Oh no, this isn't closed. That's why it's not working. They have greenlit. Well, they're just making a pilot right now for a Powerpuff Girls live action adaptation, but they're making it like very, very overtly mature, like for adults, and it's terrible. from the information, from the information that we've seen so far, it's terrible. Excuse me again. I'm tired. I'm gotta be off. All right. Well, thank you for joining in. I mean, I know it's late for you, Snow, so thank you so much for tuning in. Can't wait for the edgy live action Ed, Edd n Eddy. You see, you say that as a joke, but like I'm almost just curious, like what on earth that would be like. Like this would be a good like April Fool's video or something. Like I just sit here and like we pitch what an adult version of a happy show would be. I mean, Ed, Edd n Eddy would definitely be it almost turned into like a, well, I mean, I don't know much about Breaking Bad, I guess, but like a Breaking Bad sort of thing, or like they're all just cooped up making pranks in their garage. They're still trying to buy Jawbreakers, of course. They're not like trying to buy drugs or anything. Or maybe it gets like really bitter, and it's like they're all grown up and they have jobs now, and they're like, man, I can't believe we used to think a quarter was expensive. This economy sucks, and then we go that direction. Imagine Ed, Edd n Eddy getting the Riverdale treatment. I mean, how awesome would it be though to see like Naz join the army for some reason, like how Archie from Riverdale enlisted in the army after, I don't even know. My younger sister watches, I don't know if she still watches it, but she was watching Riverdale at some point, and I remember there was a scene where like someone's dad, I think, fell inside of a frozen lake. So that was interesting. I don't know what the heck he was doing on a frozen lake. Like, that's fun. You could see like a parody like movie, but the real theme of the show, I can't see that. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely more so what I kind of see in my head right now too. Is just like a little YouTube skit. Yeah, there we go. This looks almost like, this is reminding me of the professor guy from Your Turn to Die, which is a visual novel RPG Maker game. Hello. Rolf says the F word. Gasp. Ralph wouldn't even say a swear. He would still say, I mean, like his native swears. There we go. There's our quickest analyst. I gotta open the tab again so I can spell analyst correctly. That's a really thick pen. Quickest analyst. That's an S, I promise. Okay, let me take a sip of water quick. All right, and we can do like 2 or 3 more little randomly generated drawings here and call it a night, I think. But as we continue, once again, thank you everybody for showing up and tuning in. I appreciate it. We're having very fun discussions today about live action Ed, Edd n Eddy. Let's see, spotty. Okay, well, spotty means like broken. Let's look this up. Or marked with spots. Okay, I guess it would be like rips and something too, maybe. So we'll draw a spotty newspaper. Newspapers are spotty already because they're made of stuff. Spotty breath. Spotty bread. Okay. I see bread and I think of that Team Fortress 2 animation by default. Well, we could draw spotty bread. Just really simple, I guess. Just like a little bit of this going on here. Yeah. Now, Crown, how come the front part of the bread has like the bread lumps and then the back part doesn't? Because I forgot. Ta-da. Do that. Whoops. Get a nice bread color. Even what color is bread? Is it brown or is it like orange? Orange and brown, I'm learning from using this color wheel, are like the same color anyways. Anyway, I guess it depends on the type of bread too. We'll just get some eyes going on him because it has to have a face. Everything we've drawn has had a face so far. Beep. Yay. But then he's gonna have so this is like my heart is saying that this is like a dog. So this is actually, whoops, this is like gonna be like a Dalmatian bread. So let's give it like little dog legs. They're gonna look horrible, but that's the point. There we go. These aren't dog legs. These are human hands. And dog legs like this. Yeah. There we go. This is an interesting chimera. I guess maybe it should be like black and white too, like a Dalmatian, but this is cute though. I'd buy a t-shirt with this on it. Baguette paws. You're right. I should have done that. Just kind of pretend they are. They sort of look like it. We'll give them just like some doggy spots. There we go. Yeah, look at this good dog right here. Beautiful. Sorry, I was so engrossed in drawing these dots. I guess the legs should have tiny ones too. I had a really bizarre moment earlier today where like I was so confused about the passage of time because I was telling my brother that that the Overwatch anniversary event started, because I was like, oh yeah, that just started like yesterday, right? Like I was like, oh, it started, and he's like, that started last week. And then I was like, what? But because I remember telling him like that was coming up soon at some point, and I thought that it was coming this week, but it already happened. So I was like, when did I tell him that it was gonna happen? I think getting my wisdom teeth done last Tuesday definitely like destroyed my concept of time for like the past week. Where do we go? Spotted bread. The only way I keep track of time anymore is like knowing like what work shift I have next, or like knowing what cartoon release date or something is upcoming. Spotted bread. There we go. I like that one. Gotta say, I mean, I like Serious Media too. That one's pretty good. But Spotted bread is definitely cute, for sure. Okay, we could fit one more on this page. So how about before closing out for the day, we could do one more in this corner and then like just fill a page with one, and then we can call it a stream. But we will be back streaming tomorrow, doing some video gaming, which I haven't streamed a game in a really long time now, but I'll be streaming the first WarioWare game, which is like an amazing game, and it's probably one that is hopefully very easy to just like hang out and talk over. So we'll be doing that on Thursday if you want to tune in for that. Anyways, our adjective is squeamish, which is a word that I've never actually seen spelled out before. So that now I know how you spell it. So squeamish anxiety. Once again, we had anxiety yesterday, but that like those are two words that are like too good to not put together. So we'll reuse anxiety. Why not? We could even draw the same character, but that's not on this project file, so I don't actually remember what they looked like. So we'll just draw a new squeamish and anxious character. Two very unpleasant feelings. Let's just be kind of. She's gonna like be on the verge of puking. She's looking at like a mouse. It's like no, she's looking at someone has like a scrape on their knee. It's like not even a bad one, but like that makes her so squeamish and anxious that she wants to be somewhere else and not looking at the cut or the scrape. There we go. You can have like short hair. I don't usually draw shorter hair on characters. There we go. Gotta have like the anime antenna things, kind of. Also, my mom is on the phone in the other room, so I apologize if her voice very, very slightly comes up in the background of me talking. Oop. There we go. Oh no, I gotta draw the eyebrows on a different layer so that it doesn't mess with the coloring. Whoop. Whoop. Cut them off there. Boop, boop, boop. Color should their hair be? Whoops. Well, is this even? Oh, that's the eyebrow layer. Okay, my short-term memory of like what is this layer for? Is this not closed? Did I draw part of these on? You know, we'll just merge the layers. I'm getting confused by the eyebrows being separate. Green hair? Now that's good. What kind of green do we want? I don't think any original character of mine has had. No, that's not true. I had like one character that was green. That's good. Maybe darker. Yeah, because then we can use that shade and do this classic anime. Yeah. Adding like highlight like that. I love doing that. It weirdly just makes everything look more polished, even though it literally is one line. It's something that I like definitely kind of pull more from anime, but like Zim characters kind of have that kind of highlighting in their hair sometimes. I guess kind of, well, no, just Zim does. One thing about original, like not the Zim movie but the series, is that Dib has like the weirdest hair ever. Like why does he have no hair on the back of his head? Like, he has such a weird design. And of course the designers felt that too, because when they started doing the comics and the movie, they made his hair look a little more normal. But he's like a mostly bald kid. Although all the kids in Invader Zim definitely weird looking, intentionally. There's that one kid in Invader Zim that's a background character who has she has blue hair, but the way it looks on her head, it makes it look like it's like a robe or like a nun's habit. So I remember always seeing that character and being like, that character like a nun in this school or something. But just because she has blue hair. Go. Give her some eye veins. Maybe like a little bit of spit up for the squeamish aspect. And we'll draw just like a little knee next to her too, so you can see that he's being directly perturbed by a little bit of blood. Whoop. That's a foot. Sure, that's very interesting. Very long legs. Whose leg is this? There we go. This is just like a snake. It's a bad leg. Or I guess it is a bad leg, not that they hurt themselves on it. They also might just be wearing a sock and no shoes. Just do a little bit of blood. Ooh, blood. Ooh, ooh. Just like an arrow, like blood. There we go. But she should be like sweating a little, maybe, to add to the to signify the anxiety aspect of the drawing. Perfect. Perfect little sweats. Now she's a vampire. Yeah, that works too. That's I mean, the green hair too, like, kind of created like a bit of a supernatural character here. Like, she's, I mean, isn't that, I'm sure something somewhere must have done that. The idea of like a vampire who is grossed out by blood, but also literally has to eat it or they will die. That's a good gimmick right there. There we go. Squeamish anxiety. I gotta look back. Squeamish is a weird word. And again, one that like I literally don't think I've ever seen it spelled out before until right now. Squeamish Google, Alexa, how do you spell anxiety? There. Oh no, the I. I-E-T-Y. There we go. Perfect. I just, this leg is really, it's like, if you're looking at this and you don't understand what that is supposed to be, like, what are you gonna think that this is? I'll draw like shoelaces on it. Maybe that'll make it more comprehensible. No, it's the same colors in the background. let's why not we'll draw an arrow too? Why not? Comical. Leg. Yeah, there we go. That works. Now let me drink a little bit of water, and then we can move on to what I would say will be our final drawing for today. All right, we got to make this one a good one. And by that I mean it's completely randomized, so I mean we don't get I get the choice of, I guess, drawing it well. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's see. Right, that's a bad adjective. Ready. Giddy. Okay, giddy is a good word. We're gonna draw a giddy establishment. No, a giddy potato. Okay, that's perfect. Big fan of that. A giddy potato. Just draw a cute little potato character. And by little, I mean they got to be big so that they can fill this final canvas, I suppose. We just got to draw. I mean, potatoes are like. This is a bean. This is not a potato. No, it is kind of a potato, actually. Give it really happy eyes. He's just is a very, very joyous potato. Very giddy potato. Are giddy and joyous synonyms? Probably not even. There we go. This is gonna be a really good like mascot character. It's too pointy. This is a potato with arms and legs because it has to be, or maybe not. Yeah, that might make it look a little too unnatural. This can just be a potato of potato color, which is like this. Yeah, that's maybe darker. Nah, that works. That works. Then we got to do a little potato details. By that I mean what do you even call these on potatoes? Is it like, are these like dirt marks? Like potatoes always got the circles all over them. This is also absolutely reminding me of a potato original character I had when I was younger, like middle school. There we go. Get the face colored. These are good eyes. I like how these eyes turned out. Definitely better than yesterday. I don't even know which drawing it was. I was trying to draw like, oh no, it was the kid drawing from yesterday where he was going on the roller coaster. I like totally messed up these like sparkling anime eyes somehow with that drawing. Oh, this one didn't get filled. I don't really understand why sometimes it'll fill everything that's selected and sometimes it doesn't. I think it has to do with how close they are to each other or something. I guess that's something to figure out eventually, given how often I use the magic pen tool. Whoops. I don't know what just happened. It just unclicked from the window for a second. He could have like yellowish teeth. Yeah, oh, that's good. This is good. There we go. You ever notice that a potato has a similar texture to an apple? You know, now that you say it, I can never unthink it. You're right. How about like he's excited to like be turned into a French fry? Like we'll just have like a little machine here that creates French fries. get a little more detail into this. I mean, how do people like? There's got to be people out there who just like eat a potato, like just take it out of the bag and just eat it. Is that like a really common thing, or is that like a uncommon thing? I don't do it, for the record. I don't do that. Majority of my potato consumption is from French fries and potato chips. But I mean, for most people, that's probably the same case. I mean, just like, you know, whoever's out there, whoever came up with French fries, genius. One of the, and potato chips too, I suppose. Irish cuisine is just eating a raw potato. You see, you joke, but you could be right. Let's try a little French fry strings coming out. There's gonna be another potato again, and I'll grind it up. But like, it's good. Like, the potatoes want to be grinded up here because it's like you get cloned. Like, all these French fries will have their own faces, so it's almost like they're giving birth in a weird way. Although it does hurt. This one's gonna be in pain. But you know, birth hurts. It works out. It's realistic. Whoops. I am very glad that rain ended up stopping. Kind of surprised by that. Now I'm hearing all the birds and stuff going on out there. Good times. I wonder what all the wild cats around here do when it rains. Probably hang out on the neighbor's porch. This song that's on right now keeps like a little part of it is reminding me of some other song, but I can't put my brain to it. Oh, it's reminding me of a song from the anime Clannad. Just like there's like a kind of like a glittery sounding part of this song right now that keeps giving me that kind of vibe. This right here, that part that just played as I was talking, so you probably couldn't even hear it. It's also very quiet, so you probably can't hear it that well. Anyways, reminding me of a soundtrack. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are chirping, flowers are blooming. I don't have the sand sound effect on my soundboard anymore. Yeah, I only have, because I redid my whole stream setup, I only have this. Bruh. I don't have any of my other sounds, but I'll get them back. I forgot that I had a sand sound until you just made that joke. We can do a little. Let's have like a little potato guts and rust on this thing here. There we go. Bruh. I love bruh. I knew that I had to keep that one at least. Bruh, it's so funny. It'll literally never not be funny to me, and it's been funny since like what, 2013 or something. Let's rotate. We'll give all these little guys faces on a layer that isn't transparent. This is the life cycle of a potato. Although, don't tell these French fries what's going to happen to them in a few days once they're fried. Those ones aren't too happy. Those ones know the truth, despite being just born. This one will have its tongue sticking out. They look like little snakes. Yeah, I think that's all of them. That's good. There we go. Look at the happy potato love story. This could even be a comic, I guess. This is supposed to be a different potato than the skitty one. But this one needs the little details here too. The ultimate mitosis, exactly. So it's bothering me. You can't even notice it, but there's like a pixel right here. Oh, that's not filled in. There we go. There we go. This is a good one for sure. I like this one a lot. This is Giddy Potato. Did I spell potato correctly? Yes, okay. That's like first grade, bro. Come on. I just feel like maybe like this should be moved over a little bit. Just gonna select it. Just kind of move it. Well, I guess I can't move it too far because then the guys at the bottom will get cut off. There we go. Giddy potato. Oh. Sorry, I had to drink. I forgot to mute. But there we go. I would say we had some successful drawings tonight. I like spotless expression here for sure. I also gave that one punctuation too. I don't remember doing that. Spotless expression is definitely cute. I like the agonizing lake too. I like the lake's little face here. It also just sounds like that sounds like a video game level or like a location like you know, to get the princess's treasure you must cross the agonizing lake. Although how often does a princess have a treasure? I don't really know. This page isn't the best, mostly because of the bird. I don't really know what I was thinking with this tiresome bird, but there he is. The jeans are good though. It was a good suggestion to have Gene from Bob's Burgers. And we have this. I mean, yeah, these are for sure the best ones we did tonight. Squeamish Anxiety in particular. Again, almost like my eyes jumped to Squeamish Anxiety immediately because of the arrows and because of the highlighting in the hair. Like something like that makes that one look really nice and polished to me. Quick Analyst is all right. He's analyzing something. That's a calculator, I think, or it's just like a Scantron sheet. Serious Media, Fire, Spotted Bread. Spotted Bread's definitely cute too. Some cute ones. And then the grand finale, the Giddy Potato. Giddy Potato is like, that sounds like a YouTuber name or like a wrestler name or something. A band name maybe. Let's go listen to Giddy Potato after work. But yeah, with that, I would say we do this part. Ready for this? Ready for the fancy transition? Yeah. Love it. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm happy we had some interesting discussions about potential adult reboots of cartoons and all sorts of other bizarro fun things. A little bit of Minecraft discussion. Saw some cool Minecraft progress. And like I was saying earlier, we'll be back streaming tomorrow, and that'll probably be my last stream for the week. Although, it's possible that I'll want to make, like, if somehow the internet also dies during tomorrow's stream, then maybe we can make up for it later. But I don't know. I only just came back. This is only the second stream trying to come back to this, but I'm having like a lot of fun. So we might do some more. Might add in a few more throughout the week. I don't know. I am working this weekend, so definitely the weekend. I probably won't, but we'll see. We'll see if Friday I'll put in a stream, or maybe not, because I do need to work on some video stuff as well, which will hopefully be very enjoyable. So yeah, though, tomorrow on Thursday we'll be playing the original WarioWare game, and we'll just sit back, use it as some background noise and have some fun discussions about whatever comes to mind. I'm excited to be playing that again. I also need to like get it and make sure that I can run it properly because I still haven't done that. I'm bothered by. I need to rework this little BRB screen here because the snow like loops in it. I don't want it to do that. I don't want you to be able to see it falling because that just seems like it's getting cut off. Like so this is like a beta version of the screen until I feel like fixing that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you will continue to tune in, and I hope you'll drop a like rating and all that stuff on the stream so that more people get to see it and that I know you all enjoyed it. Thanks for coming. Have a good night or a good morning, depending on wherever you are. And I'll see you back tomorrow, hopefully. Let's play the bro sound one more time.
Bruh.
Beautiful.